How's it going, chicks and mates? This is Mrjacharles, and we're here with the bottom of the well. Now, if you guys watched the last episode of this, basically I was a bit peeved off with a few things in this game. First off, they didn't understand capital letters. Second off, I had to press new game again instead of loading, which was stupid. So now I'm all the way back to the point where I think something happened and we had to basically hide or find a way to defend ourselves from a bomb. I haven't played it in a long time, I didn't read much. All I know is that we're in the Red Queen shelter and shit's about to get down. But the thing is, when I watched myself play this game, even if it was half an hour, I did get a few good laughs out of it. I think it's more fun for me to watch than to play. So I'm thinking, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do 4 more parts of this game. 4 more. Pretty generous. But after that, that's it. I want to do 2 parts as normal Alice. Maybe 1 part, it depends how much of the story's left. But I want to do 1 part as Dark Alice. I'm not sure about the rest of the Alices. I don't know how long this scenario's got left. But I want to see what this true ending is all about. So let's figure out what we should do here. So what option do we have? Stay put and wait for rescue. Voted to work on the trapdoor. Open up an alternative exit seemed the wisest. Now the last thing I did, because I did get to this point, was I voted for working on the trapdoor. Now that wasn't terrible. I'm going to try something different though. I'm going to try opening up an alternative exit. Because it seems the wisest apparently. Oh, I've got to try and remember how to do these voices. Correct me if I'm wrong, but don't you get your air from the ventilation shaft? I think I did watch this guy a bit, so I think I know what voice I did for him. Well, yeah, so it's kind of risky to go messing with it, and we all knew that. But the trapdoor didn't feel like a good idea, and neither was just staying put, so it was a shot. You know, considering this is a really detailed dream, I'm just saying, do you really need to breathe in a dream? So why'd you find out? Well, I stood on the shoulders of some of the others and managed to dislodge the grate on one of the shafts in the roof. I shone a flashlight in and saw I was just barely big enough for one thin-shouldered person. Wait a minute, is this exactly the same as before? Sounds like someone I know. Well, with a bit of help, they pushed me up into the shaft. It was tight, very tight, but I could just barely wiggle my way upwards. This was roughly the point I remembered I had a serious fear of enclosed spaces. Yeah, I don't know, I made fun of that. Well, I understand. What if you got stuck? No one would be able to help you, especially if it was somewhere further up. Who knows if it even led to the surface? Or if it was unblocked up there. Risky. Yeah, I know. I definitely had some reservations. So, what'd you do? I don't want to be deliberately bad. I don't actually know what to do here. But nothing terrible's happening at the moment, so I'm going to try and carry on and crawl into the shaft. Brave. It was that or remain stuck underground. Either way, I was going to die in the dark. Still, I think most people would prefer to delegate that, or then hope for the best somewhere else. Hey, don't ask me. I did what I did in the dream, because that's who I was in the dream. I don't think it was me exactly. It was more like a future potential me, you know? Sure, I guess. Anyway, crawl space. How did you do? It was tight, and it got tighter fast. Felt like hyperventilating, but somehow I got my breathing under control. The flashlight helped a lot. Oh, okay, I think I brought the flashlight. That's good. I guess you didn't have a piece of mushroom that would make you smaller, did you? Alice in Wonderland reference. Ha, very appropriate. No, I didn't. Anyway, somehow I managed to continue, pushing myself up the sides of the tunnel. I got so tired so fast, every muscle in my body was burning. Can't have been that far underground, though. It must have been just a few dozen feet, right? Sure, but there were filters, and it was thin, and it went straight up, and yeah, it was not fun. The worst part was I didn't even have any proper tools with me, just whatever we had used to pry away the first cover. A claw hammer, I think. Now, the only other options we had was a sleeping bag, some clothes, so I don't think I could have done anything there. Well, it's a strategy. Right, I think going bashing my way through is the bad way. Now, slow and steady feels like the obvious way, but I'm wondering if getting through as fast as possible means if something falls I'll be able to escape in time. Last time I did bash my way and I think that destroyed me. I'm going to try slow and steady, and I'm going to be really annoyed if this goes wrong. It wasn't easy, and I really don't want to think about what would have happened if I hadn't kept my cool. It would have been so easy to just get stuck. But you didn't. I didn't. Somehow, I found myself looking at sunlight, streaming in through a grate at the very top. At this point, I had removed about 5 active coal filters, so I knew that whatever else happened, their filtration system would be broken now. Wait, so did we help them or kill them? In other words, you had to get them out. Oh, okay, so what? we're safe, but everyone else isn't. Yes, except that wouldn't be as easy as that. Jesus, the way things looked up there. Wait, hold on, I'm confused. Are we going underground or overground? Okay, wait, we're outside. God, what the hell happened to the sky? This is like a creepypasta. Yes? The whole building had collapsed on top of us. It was nothing but concrete and rebar and broken glass. Luckily the ventilation shaft was on the street, and luckily nothing had happened on it either. But the rest of the city, it was pretty much unrecognizable. Yeah, because there's a swirly thing in the sky. That seems natural. So there really had been a nuclear war. What does it have to do with Alice in Wonderland again? I didn't think that was ever in any doubt. Anyway, I had a bit of a breakdown, but then I got to business. I located the trapdoor soon enough. It was buried underneath a ton of rubble, but it actually didn't look as bad from up here. A concentrated effort from down below, with some help from us up here, would see it cleared within a day, I was sure. What about the radiation? Radiation shouldn't exist in the dream world, but I'm sure it does. I don't know, we had waited for a while. Everything was covered in a layer of ash, but I had no idea if it was radioactive or not. So what did you end up doing? What was that? Whoa, crap. Map? Whoa. Maps. Torch. I don't know what any of this is. Fine. No, go back to... Where were we? Whoa, I don't want to click on stuff. This skill represents the time... No! Oh, how do I go back? No! Okay, cool. Oh, I broke the game. Good. Ah, bollocks. Okay, so I can... From what I can see, I can leave the home devices, help dig them out, or I figured it'd be faster to dig them out if I found help first. See, on one hand, they're part of my dream, and in any logical dream, they'd just disappear. On the other hand, I doubt that's going to happen. It feels harsh. I mean, she was a bitch anyway. They even called her a bitch in this game. I don't like it. I don't trust this game. If I at least say I'm going to find help, does that mean they won't spite me? I feel like the top one and the bottom one are going to be the same outcome. But I feel like the middle one might kill me. I'm going to do the last one though. Oh good, everything got back to normal. With help, I could probably dig out the whole place a lot faster. And there had to be other survivors around. Good thinking. Where'd you go? Well, the streets were a mess. Most of the buildings around had either burned or collapsed from some shockwave or other. I wandered around shouting for a while until I decided I needed to be more systematic about it. Okay, systematically looking for help to dig trapped people out of an underground shelter. How did you do that? I started by going somewhere familiar, back to my apartment building, and lo and behold, there it stood. Or half of it anyway. Good, yay! Can I pick stuff up? Whoa. Where's... Oh. Nice pause! Was it badly hit? You could say that. As I walked up to it, I was actually amazed at how well preserved it was. But as I got closer, I realized half of it was just gone. And everything beyond it was a ruin. It was at the very limit of the instant death zone, I guess. Yeah, well... Awkward house got destroyed! Now that I was there, I wanted to see what it was like. Because that's what everyone wants to think about when they see their house blown up for the first time. Did you know your neighbors well? As well as one might expect. Anyway, I went inside... Wait a minute, there's no space between that expect, dot, and anyway. Don't think about it, James. It's better not to think about it. Anyway, I went inside and almost immediately heard voices. I followed the sound and soon found a room on the ground floor. I knocked and a man opened. I recognized him. He was one of my neighbor. He was one of my neighbor? Don't just forget it, James. It's not worth it. His name was Ross. Ross? Who's this? Okay. And he and a small group of other survivors had gathered in one of the bottom floor apartments. There was a family with 2 kids, an older lady, and the janitor. Not exactly a Marine Corps detachment, but better than nothing. After sharing stories of survival, they had all hid in their apartments and hadn't really moved from the building since. I told them about the fallout shelter. Did they agree to help? The family's kids were both getting really sick. I think they wanted to find any place that was safer than here. The others also quickly agreed. With the help in tow, we returned to the shelter entrance. Wait, hold on. for their side, that doesn't make sense. Is it really that dangerous in this girls' department? And even then, like, I know banding together is a good thing, but there's going to be a shortage of food. Although, maybe they're desperate for resources, so I can't really question that. You didn't bother going back up to your apartment? I did, actually, but it was nearly unrecognizable. The windows had all been blown in, and everything was covered in ash. I looked at it for a while, and yeah, it was pretty bad, but somehow there just wasn't anything there that I wanted. It felt good to shut the door behind me and leave. Yeah, good to shut the door on your blown-up house. Interesting. Anyway, how did the whole thing go with help? Why does this keep dotting out at me? Is that just when I, oh, whatever. It was faster, definitely, but they still had to collapse the trapdoor from below. Still, we managed to get done within a day. Okay, so did we save time? Did I save myself by doing that and get a lot of people with me? Oh, wait, that's a different face. Why did that face change? It must have been wonderful, though, to help dig out all those people. Were they grateful? Oh, yes, although the bitch queen still held on to her fort. She said in no uncertain terms that she was staying right there and that anyone who didn't want to wait for rescue was free to leave. And you, were you free to stay? Not in a million years. Some of the others, though, the family and the kids, were allowed to go down. It was me she went after. Queen Bee syndrome, maybe. Oh, okay, so because... What bitch? So basically, we had an awkward situation with some people, and now we got an awkward face? And the rest? The others crawled up after me. They all wanted to leave too. A few others joined as well, jumping camp. Okay, so we got more people. Is that a good thing? Oh, no space again. Ross decided to stay with the family. That's why they helped excavate the shelter. After all, I said thanks to all of them and let them go. Who do we have left? So what did you decide to do? Who do we have left? Sure. It was time to leave town. It was time to leave town. I wanted to find out what happened to Chess. I wasn't going down without a fight. That fallout shelter was ours. Well, first things first, the fallout shelter is useless. I don't see what I can do with that. Leaving town. I'm wondering what benefit leaving town is going to do more than anything. Well, I've already got these people, so I guess going alone isn't a bad thing, but then... What would I do with Chess? Chess? Maybe Chess will be a dead end, but I might as well draw this out. So, yeah, I wanted to find out what happened to Chess. So, going after Chess, where would you start? At his apartment. It was just a few blocks from mine. Alright, so you did that. I thought I could go and check. How was the walk? Gruesome. I mean, the destruction lessened further away from my building, but it was still pretty bad. Cars, bodies, ugh. I made it sound like such a teenage sigh. But I just tucked my chin down and hurried, not stopping for anyone or anything. Did you have the key? Of course not. But that didn't matter. The door to the building was unlocked, and when I got up to his apartment, I found the door left open. He must have left in such a hurry if he got to close it behind him properly. I still knocked before entering, but there was no one there. So otherwise that was a waste of time. Huh. So what'd you do? It was familiar to me. His apartment, I mean. When we met, do people still say Netflix and chill? Say no more. Yours are mine, etc. Damn, what a dream. Wait, so she had dream sex in an apocalypse. What the fuck? How often does she go to this dream world? Does she have she has a career, she has a boyfriend. I mean, in this real world, she has this one character from Alice in Wonderland. Uh-huh. Oh, what happened there? I've got a cross eye. He had some food I could eat, fresh fruit, that kind of thing. So I availed myself to that. What does that mean? Did you find out where he'd gone? It didn't take long. He had these pictures of his sister and him everywhere. I hadn't really noticed them before. She was in a wheelchair, most of them. And on this fridge, a post-it with her address and phone number. Explains the rushed exit. Okay. Yeah, anyway, I now had an address somewhere to go. And where was that? Well, pretty far actually, out in the boroughs. It'd take a while to walk, what with all public transportation out of order. As if you'd let something like that deter you. True, but it was pretty far and I was alone. What happened to all the people that was with you? It would be dangerous. Did you reconsider? I want to stay with chess. I don't know, I feel like this path was made for a reason. I had a place to go and the will to get there. The only thing remaining was the actual getting there. I explained to the others and they understood and wished me good luck. So this is where we get abandoned. Okay, so no one's with us anymore. What did it look like? The streets? Awful. Ruined buildings everywhere, charred by fire most of them. We had to pick our way between cars and debris. We? I thought you're alone! Okay. And bodies. There were so many bodies, it made me sick just to think about it. Now is that going to damage me more? Must have been pretty difficult to travel. Yes, although it was oddly inconsistent. I think my building was the last one directly affected by the blast. About a block in the opposite direction there were mainly intact buildings, as much as you could call them intact I guess. Still standing. What about the others? Were there any survivors on the streets? Yeah, there were others. A lot of them were a lot worse off than me. Some were blind, others were burnt, broken or in a shock. There just wasn't anything I could do. Where was the government? Yeah, I mean, they've got that town hall over there. Where was it? I don't know. No one knew. I hadn't heard a single ambulance siren since the event. For all we knew, there was nothing left. Yeah, that changed again. And the burrows? Well, as I left the center, things became less charred and destroyed. But there was destruction everywhere. Well, if it was everywhere, how did it get less charred and destroyed? Felt like no part of the town had escaped the bombs. Go on, how'd it go? It was pretty slow going, and there was this ashy rain half the time. But there wasn't all that much I could do. At least I had a goal. Oh, stop deterring, please! But you made it. What did you find? Disappointment. Well, good. I damaged myself for nothing. The problem was, of course, that I had no idea where he might have gone. His apartment might have told me something, but there was no way I was going back there. So I gave up the idea. If I found him, it would be by chance or providence. So what did you do instead? There was actually not much else to say. Maybe I should have left the town. I think I've gone too deep into the rabbit hole. I think I might have died. I'm pretty sure I wanted to keep going. There's going to be a way to kill me. Because that's kind of like what I did with the shelter, where the ventilation shaft, I think. And I pretty much destroyed it. So if I keep going with this when this game's saying, well, you keep going, you're not going to be able to do much, it's pretty hopeless. I'm going to try turn it around, but I think I've lost. Huh? Well, I've been feeling it for a long time actually, but by then it just came to an end. I couldn't move anymore, I was too weak, I had to rest, but I couldn't even keep food down. In the end I couldn't even stay conscious or talk. Oh, wait, I've got to decide how long I was doing it. Well, if I didn't plan on leaving, then I'll die here. I don't know what 24 hours is going to do. I'll go with the supplies. I think I've got... I thought I had 1 tin of food left, but apparently I've got 2, so I'll do the supplies. Whoa. Why have I got 3 tins now? Radiation poisoning. What? I wanted to keep... Wait, these are both the same thing. Alright, I'll try find chess one more time. Yes, of the acute bad kind, I suppose. It's lucky I can't really say much more of my last time on Earth. I was too delirious, too out of it, to really know to realize anything anymore. Why did Mad Hatter say that? Wait, hold on. So... Keep going? Oh, God, what was that? Wait, what? I came in and out of it. Whoa, crap! I must conclude my dream. I'm not surprised. Whoa, what? I didn't even read what happened! I think I felt incomplete. Why did the game do that? Why is the game glitching out? I think I just broke the game. Sure, okay. So... kind of lost. Great! Alright, I've gone 20 minutes now, so I think I'm just going to stop. Oh, god damn it, I wanted a good ending! I should have left the town. Alright, okay. Haha, great. Better prepared than first death. That was my first death. I'm going to end the episode here. I'm going to try and not go for chess this time. Maybe I will bump into him by chance. The game's broke, great. Well, anyway, look out for my book, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Until next time, see ya!